Run number 2, it's David Clinton out of Esterville, the 56D, and Brandon Nielsen out of Spencer, the T8. Drew Bargloff out of Sioux Rapids, Iowa, the 45, and Jimmy Johnson from Cherokee in the 49. Sioux City, Iowa's 18 is Zach Fry. Colby Christensen from Audubon in the 9C, and Luke Ramsey out of Bedford, Iowa in the 17. There you have it, kids. 3 hobby stock heat races, I believe all are going to transfer. Top 4 will redraw. Oh boy, she's going to get right and tight. Nielsen, problems on the T8 car. That happens, and here comes Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson to the race lead will rustle him on down. Bargloff there in the 48 car, trying to hustle it down the front straightaway. That 81 of Vanentop right there. They'll hurry him on in. Down the back straightaway, it is Vanentop, the 81. And the 17 of Luke Ramsey right there. Jimmy Johnson out of Cherokee working that number 1 spot. 45 of Bargloff right behind him. Bargloff down there to the number 2 spot, the driver out of Sioux Rapids, followed by Bedford, Iowa's Luke Ramsey and the 18, I believe, of Fry. Whoa, Jimmy Johnson got a little steppy over there. Bargloff to the lead. Ramsey, then it is the T8 of Brandon Nielsen. Jimmy Johnson back around the bottom side, the T8 machine right there. With the 81 of Travis Vanentop up on the top of the racetrack. 2 to go, hobby stock heat race number 1. Beautiful night here at the Clay County Fair Speedway, fueled by Cargo Express, as hobby stocks coming to the white flag. 1 to go. Bargloff's got it. Luke Ramsey. Where'd Luke Ramsey come from, you ask me? 9th, I'll answer that question. The 17 is plus 8 spots. Can he go from the outhouse to the White House? Working it on in. It's Bargloff, your leader. Ramsey looking to the inside. Can he do it? Can he do it? Not gonna happen. Bargloff, Ramsey, Nielsen, and Johnson, your top 4. So driver out of Sioux Rapids, Iowa, picking up hobby stock heat race number 1. Did her from 5th. That's Drew Bargloff. The 87 of John Briggs out of Cherokee, and the 01 U2 of Kyron's Dayton Ulrich. Final 3 starters, Evan Shetler out of Adrian, Minnesota, the 17S, Chris Krug out of Emmitsburg, Iowa, the 91, and Jay DeVries out of Spencer in the 8J. Lines up, and here we go. Working on down the back straightaway, paired on up Paul Daigle and Derek Bargloff side by side to turn number 3 and 4. Paired up, looks just like the last time they came off of 4, side by side all the way through the field. Off of 2 and on the back straightaway, Paul Daigle, your leader. Bargloff right there. Bargloff on the outside. Jeff Edwardson out of Spencer in that number 3 spot. Dayton Ulrich, the 01 U2, right back there, 2nd generation driver. Field of work off of 2 and on the back straightaway. Still your race leader, that 48 car. Now it is Derek Bargloff as Paul Daigle. Daigle goes back into the number 2 spot. Edwardson in the 5 car, sitting 3rd. Ulrich and the 87 of Bargloff. Excuse me, 87 of Briggs. Field of work off of turn number 4, 2 to go. Bargloff the 48, Daigle in the 24D, working 2nd. Third is Edwardson, and Ulrich is fourth. They'll hurry and scurry to the white flag. It is still Bargloff, your leader. Into 3 off of 4. Big Iron Checkers for Derek Bargloff. Paul Daigle going second. Third will go to the 01 U2 of Dayton Ulrich. And third to Jeff Edwardson. Lunenburg out of Reading, Minnesota, the 16X. Justin Frederick out of Cleghorn, Iowa, the 83X. And Josh Seidels from Emmitsburg in the 99X. Dustin Goldbrinson out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the 6. Mike Smith from Lake City in the 22. From Palm Beach Garden, Florida, the 9 is Joel McGee, and Darren Johnson from Dickens got the Weezer Pleaser shotgun. On down the back straightaway. Caution is out. Yellow is out. So stock car B main drivers, if you can hear us back there on the FM transmitter, you need to be heading to the staging area immediately. Stock cars. Maybe you know somebody who's in the stock car B because you're paying attention on my race pass. Text them, say, hurry up, get up there. Sir, if you walk back along the concrete fence and then down to that official, he'll talk to you. Or go talk to the guy in the staging area. Green's out, here we go. Lunenburg up on the outside of Probst. Couple Minnesota racers, 1 and 2. Blake Lunenburg down the back straightaway. Not only is he a hobby stock racer, but he's a hockey player. Up on the outside, showing him down the front straightaway. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Probst, your leader. It's still Lunenburg. Lunenburg and Probst right there. Side by side down into turn number 3. Corey Probst out of Brewster, Minnesota. Reading, Minnesota's Blake Lunenburg on the outside. Here comes Seidels in the 99. Mike Smith, the 22X. Field will hurry down the back straightaway. Seidels at 99X machine started in 4th, looking at 3rd. Smith from 6th to 4th. They'll work down into turn number 3 and 4. Lunenburg up on the outside. Corey Probst on the bottom. Down the front straightaway. Pop to the shot. There we go. Little slam to the ham. Let Probst know he's there. Here comes Seidels on the bottom. Blake Lunenburg says, come on, we got to go. Down the back straightaway, Mike Smith coming on in there. Blake Lunenburg going to change his line, go to the inside of the racetrack. To the outside is Probst. They'll work him on down. The green flag high to the air and 2 to go. Down the back side of the racetrack, Corey Probst, still your race leader. Lunenburg working there. Look at Justin Frederick out of Cleghorn trying to get a run on Jay Seidels in that 99 car. White flag in the air. Farmers Savings Bank of Astoria, 1 lap to go. Off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Still Corey Probst. Battle for second. Mike Smith is coming. Smith to the inside of Lunenburg. Pair of young racers battling for the runner-up spot. Big Iron Checkers out for Corey Probst at the line. Lunenburg, Smith, and Seidels, your top 4. Giving them a parade lap here in Spencer. Make some noise. It's Hobby Stock feature time. comes out. We're racing here in Spencer on a Sunday fun day. On down into turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Seidels right there to the race lead. They'll hustle off a 2 and out of back straight away. Seidels to the lead. Here comes at 24 Paul Daigle up to the number 2 spot. Down the back straight away to turn number 3, the T8 of Nielsen on the bottom side. Corey Probst running the 75C back in the number 5 spot. 3 wide action down the front straight away. Krug up front showing away. Great 5-car battle for the number 2 spot. You've got Nielsen, Daigle, Probst, and now the 49 of Jimmy Johnson has come to play. They'll work off of turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Battle for second's a good one. Nielsen's got it. Daigle back to second. 49 of Jim Johnson says, we gots to go. Give a little shot to the hammer. Probst says, get on it, son. Daigle back into the number 4 spot. Johnson back 5. Blake Lunenburg out of Reading, Minnesota, and Mike Smith round out your top 7. Now Smith in the 22, working down on the bottom of the racetrack. He'll slide into the number 6 spot. Off a 2 and out of back straightaway, battling for second ensuing. Corey Probst, the Brewster, Minnesota racer in the blue 75C. Looking down around the bottom side of the T8 of Nielsen from right here in Spencer. It's a drag race. Give the lead to Corey Probst down into turn number 1. Probst back to the race lead. Now he's got to set his sights on Krug. Josh Seidels down there in the 99X machine. Seidels your leader. Probst working second. Nielsen lets the back end hang out. Almost got her around down there in turn number 4. Field will continue off a 2 and out of back straightaway. Corey Probst down to the bottom side. 2020 IMCA Hobby Stock National Champion looking for the lead on Seidels down into turn 3. Working into turn 3 and off of turn 4. You'll have a new race leader. It's Corey Probst in the 75C. Probst right there to the number 2 spot is Seidels. Then it is the T8 of Nielsen, Johnson, and here comes Mike Smith. Smith with a little shot to the shorts, tells Jimmy we gotta go. Hustles off at turn number 4 and down the front straightaway. Flags are crossed, we're halfway home. Seidels has got company again. Here comes Nielsen back on the bottom. Nielsen downstairs working on Seidels. Johnson and Smith are right there with them. Side by side action down into turn number 3. Nielsen back downstairs. Seidels, Mike Smith out of Lake City coming to the outside of Cherokee's Jimmy Johnson. 4-car race for second. Off a 2 down the back straightaway. Seidels still there in the number 2 spot. Look at Mike Smith in the pink 22. Worked a feature win last night in the car that he destroyed at Super Nationals with the T8 in that horrendous wreck down the front straightaway on Championship Saturday night. They battled back there. Now Mike Smith in the 22 is looking for second on Seidels. Off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Smith into the number 2 spot. Seidels third. Lap traffic's coming for your race leader, Corey Probst. '75C of Corey Probst out of Brewster, Minnesota, started this one in the 8th starting spot. He has motored himself up into the race lead very early on this one. Mike Smith back there to the number 2 spot. Third right there is Josh Seidels. Then it is Nielsen, Johnson, Daigle, Lunenburg. Those cars will work on down the back straightaway past the lap traffic. 45 of Bargloff and Frederick in the 83 deeper in the field. Working side by side down into turn number 3. Now look at this. You've got a race for the lead. Mike Smith has caught your race leader, Corey Probst. Probst up on the outside. Looking. Here comes Mike Smith. Got it on dig. Smith gonna look to the inside of the racetrack. Probst will shut the door. The battle is for the lead. Off of 4, down the front straightaway. 2 circuits remaining. Can Smith get it done? Off a 2 down the back straightaway. Look at there. Here we go. Battle for the lead. We're going to focus our eyes on that one. Down the back straightaway. Smith to the inside. Probst on the outside. Probst will go up, grab the curb. The white flag is in the hand of your starter. There's one circuit remaining. They come together. Smith down there to the bottom. Probst still trying to hold him at bay. Mike Smith, the young racer out of Lake City, Iowa, coming to the bottom. It'll be a drag race down into turn number 3. Smith, Probst, they come together. They make contact. Probst up the hill. Smith powers the bottom. Down to the twin checkers. Corey Probst with the win. Mike Smith goes second. Josh Seidel's third. Nielsen, Smith, and Daigle round out your top 6. Getting ready to climb out of the car. How about it, Corey Probst, your winner? Corey, what's up? I mean, we only waited till like May 8th to have this interview, but man, what a race that was. Mike Smith come there with about 5 to go, and you had to be a little worried, weren't you?
Yeah, I knew he'd be coming. He's good on those type of tracks too, and I felt him there and pushed me a little on the front stretch. I knew it was him, you know, so I knew I couldn't screw up, and I did a little off of 3 the one time, or 4, and you just can't screw up like that. So
tell you what, racetrack a little bit on the heavy side, but that's going to change throughout the evening with the classes of cars and everything. But this thing, it's always racy every time we come to Spencer.
Yeah, it is. This place usually treats me pretty good, so can't complain.
I think you won a national championship out of a points title here, or some races here. So it has been. I mean, and how far is Brewster from Spencer?
It's only about 50 miles, so it ain't so bad.
Oh, that ain't bad. It's not like 3 hours for me.
Right.
What a deal. Who you want to thank for the win?
Just my family, all my great sponsors, everyone who supports me, and all the fans for coming out, and just all the people that help out at the track to make us able to, or able to race on tracks. And there's a lot of work that goes into that deal too, of promoting the track, as you know. So got to thank those guys too. And other than that, that's all I have.
All right. How about it? Put your hands together. Your Hobby Stock feature winner, Corey Probst out of Brewster, Minnesota.